Hi everyone, so I chose to open up the room a little bit more so you guys can see the swatches and all the details of the products a little bit better. A lot of you guys who have been with me since I started my channel know that I started off my channel using a lot of MAC products. Right after I got out of cosmetology school, I was huge into MAC products. Before cosmetology school, I was not big into any MAC products. I found them kind of expensive for what they're worth or what they are. So after I got my cosmetology license and I was able to have my discount, and it was very easy to become very into MAC because I could get an eyeliner for $7 and it was just very cost effective. Aside from that, I found out that a lot of MAC cosmetics have no lead in them, which a lot of cosmetics do. So I went a little wild in the MAC department. I have never paid full price for MAC in all the years that I have been into makeup. I would say before I was heavily into makeup. I probably had like one eyeshadow called Aquadesiac, and it is like the worst MAC eyeshadow ever, so I never used it. So that particular color made me probably a fan more of Urban Decay and Too Faced because I thought all MAC was like that. Not all MAC is like that, or I wouldn't have the quantity I have and am now trying to use up. I just have zero interest in buying cosmetics that I know have ownerships that test on animals in order to produce their products. Of course, a lot of people are always like, well, you guys can donate to homeless shelters when you guys get too much products, and that does sound right, except homeless shelters will not take used cosmetics. The reason why I keep a lot of my stuff in boxes until I know I'm going to use it that day is to leave that option available for myself. If I never touch the product after I purchase it and I know it's not for me and it's past the point where I can return it, I'd rather have it in the box knowing that I can give it to somebody. I don't like blog sales giving or pushing their used products. I just think it's kind of contaminated and nasty. Maybe that's my personal issue. The only products I have ever gifted to any subscribers have been new in box. Now, I don't record videos every day anymore, and I have taken that liberty to try to come up with a lot of more special looks and ideas off camera, videos that aren't necessarily tutorials, and also doing Project Cruelty-free on my Instagram. And I know a lot of you guys do like my Project Cruelty-frees on the Instagram because I'm possibly using products you guys already own. It's far more sanitary and far more green, and of course better for your wallet just to use what you've already purchased. It is your money, it is your hard-earned cash. Yes, you did buy it and you worked very hard for it. So if it's already been opened, go ahead and use it up. It's yours. Some of my MAC favorites that I'm currently trying to get out of my stash. Now this will include mainly MAC, but I'm also going to include some other things. You know, easy for me to do are these baby pigments. Now there's still a great deal of product in these little pigments, but I think it's more doable than trying to use up a full jar. This is MAC's Rushmetal, and I believe this came out with the holiday set Mischief Makers. It was one of those sets. I believe they had a color set and a neutral set, and at the time I was trying to collect all the sets. But this is Rushmetal, and it is on my eyelids right now. Basically think of amber lights as an intense pigment. This would be it, Rushmetal. So that is on my eyelids right now. So the first eyeshadow color, because I think it's it's important for me to pick items that I know I can get out of the way. And the first color is Charcoal Brown Matte. This used to be my eyebrow filler a long time ago, back when my hair was much darker. And as you can see, I've already hit pan in it for that reason. And this can now be a nice, maybe I could put it under the arch of my brow if I'm doing a very intense look and I need to put a little bit more emphasis on my brows, or if I need an outer corner or a very dark transition color for a very intense look. The color is Crystal Avalanche, and this is currently under the arch of my brow bone and in the inner tear duct. I used to use this almost all the time. So you can definitely see I've hit pan in it for sure. I used to love a white frosty brow bone. I don't know what my problem was, but this is still a very popular matte color. I think this is pretty if you have very pale skin, but Although I am much paler now that it's fall and winter, I still think that this is a bit too pale for my current taste. Product, we're going into the cream color bases. Now once again, you probably need some pencils, cream color bases, if you're trying to get rid of poor quality or old shadows. And that is Rubenesque paint pot. This used to be one of my favorite paint pots. It's a very soft, kind of like tan peach with a lot of pink and gold duochrome shimmer in it. This is, it's actually so pretty, I'm surprised it's not limited edition, because I tend to think MAC limited edition is really where they hit the nail on the head when it comes to their beautiful products. Actually, I would not mind having a cruelty-free version of this, come to think of it. I'm wearing this today underneath Rushmetal, just to make sure the pigments don't fly out on my cheekbones. And it is MAC's cream color base in Luna. A beautiful oldie but goodie, and it is on my highlight zone right now. This will look horrible if you have dark skin, so don't use it for that. This is actually very beautiful underneath Mineralize eyeshadows from MAC, because Mineralize eyeshadows have zero pigmentation really, and so you need something ultra creamy to really kind of make them adhere and work if you're not going to use them wet. And I think that they work better on those really sticky cream color bases versus the paint pots. And the next product, and this is another oldie favorite but goodie of mine, and you see this a lot in my IGs, is MAC cream color base in Fabulush. And I'm using it as a blush right now. I know this is recommended for people with dark skin typically, but when it comes to dark or tan blushes, they are universally flattering as long as you apply them with a light hand. So really, if you can have any blush in your kit, it would be the very intense, heavy pigmented ones if you've got the right tools to work with that. Mineralize Skinfinish in by Candlelight. This came out with Warm and Cozy. We're talking 2009. This is such an old product. I love it though. It doesn't go with my skin most of the time, so I have actually recently flattened the pan, which I'm super happy about. If your skin's dark, this will look very frosty, even though it's very nude in the pan, just because of all the gold veining. So I'm glad I finally flattened that, and I feel like I'm finally making dents in my favorite I want to talk about is MAC Blush Ombre in Ripe Peach. And this is when it comes to limited edition products, this is a cult classic. Everybody wanted this product. I wasn't sure if I wanted this because I thought it looked so orange. So there was a girl behind me that really, really wanted it. So it was already in my hand, but I gave it to her. I'm glad she got one, but because I certainly don't need more makeup. But I love this product, I really do, and I've used it more often than any of my other powder blushes. This is just such a great product. I wish they'd make a cruelty-free one. It's just like this. It's almost like having a built-in blush and contour. I think MAC Wonder Woman did something like this, but they weren't the same. The originals were where it was at. Is MAC Iridescent Loose Powder in Silver Dusk, which is on my cheekbones right now. I love it over MAC Luna Cream Color Base. It's just amazing product. I love it. It is a little overly shimmery and sparkly, so use it with a light hand once again, and if you need it, maybe even a precision brush. I just go ahead and apply it with this since I work in a bar, it's dark, but you might need something more fine than that, especially if you're outside. Back when I worked outside, I used a very tiny baby fine brush that I love, that I think is gorgeous on the lips, but I want to get rid of, is the Cream Sheen lip glasses. I know a lot of ladies love these too. Actually, they really do. But I want to get rid of it because I want to get my money's worth before it expires. And that is Dazzle Glass Cream in Perfectly Unordinary, and it is currently over my lipstick right now. I'm actually wearing Chatterbox, which I hated this lipstick back when I had dark hair because it brought out the rosy tones in it. But this is not something I'm working to use up just yet because I just rediscovered it today. Before we move out of this video, I wanted to move into a different brand, Lorac. I'm not sure that it's cruelty-free, but I have some things I want to use. I've actually been wearing these products all week, and that is the Lorac Big Matte Satin Blush in Exposed. This color is so beautiful, and I wish that I had a cruelty-free dupe of this. I know that Milani Luminoso looks similar in the pan, but it's not remotely similar to this. This is fascinatingly beautiful. Looks like that. Super rich. This look gorgeous on many skin tones. I have found many dupes of NARS Orgasm that are far better and peachier, and but I have yet to find something that looks like this. This is like healthy cheeks amazingness when you wear it. Yes, I am the crackhead that had to go ahead and buy NARS Super Orgasm. I know everybody's like, Orgasm is so glittery, but yes, I am the crackhead that had to buy this one just because I couldn't get enough of Orgasm. I always wanted to be shimmerier and prettier and more radiant, and I went ahead and I broke the mold when I bought this one. I do like the gold leafing, but trust me when I say you can easily flick your brush and have it come off. I do like Super Orgasm a little bit more sometimes because I think that the color itself is peachier. I want to talk about, and I don't mean to make waves when I bring this product up, but it is the Balm's Hot Mom. I believe it's cruelty-free. It is a superbly beautiful corally red orange. I know they sell something similar with a similar name on DKB Trading, but here that is. It's just another one of those sort of, you know, luminoso orgasm-y type colors. This one has a little bit more of a red tint to it. Pan, which I'm seriously working towards, and I will get there. I will probably want to do another one of these videos with the next batch of MAC favorites that I want to get out of the way. And let me know if you liked this video, or if this was just too offensive for you and you don't want to see another one. Maybe you guys really liked this because you subscribed to me because I used MAC back in the day, and if you are still with me to this day, I want to thank you for that very much. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, I'm very happy I was able to do this video in some way without just showing skincare because it's very hard to get through your cosmetics. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.